to hear well at school. Teacher was getting a bit annoyed at them, and they booked in with myself to have this removed. And there was earwax, but I would say generally this is more a dead skin plug. So what's happening in this particular patient, the skin that's lining the ear canal and the outermost layer of the eardrum, as that's dying and shedding, it's not naturally migrating out the ear as it normally would, and instead it's collecting within the ear canal. And one of the possible reasons for that is this patient's ear canal midpoint, so about a centimetre or centimetre and a half into the ear canal, there is quite a acute narrowing there, and I suspect possibly that as the skin's migrating and trying to come out the ear, it's getting trapped at the narrowing in the mid part of the ear canal, and then it's causing a build-up behind. I firstly used a suction probe, but the wax, the dead skin, wasn't able to get a good suction grip. It was a bit sticky, the surface of the skin plug. So I resorted to an ear hook. Patient was really, really still. They were 6 years of age. They did amazingly well. And I've removed the outer plug. Now, this hook now, the tip, I've inserted it probably about half a centimetre, 3/4 of a centimetre away from the eardrum, just to get right behind the plug. And I'm just bringing this forwards. And in a moment, I'm going to use some forceps just to remove this dead skin. And this skin is coiled. There's like spirals, ribbons of it. And if you watch till the end of the video, you'll see a still image, and you'll see those ribbons. Hopefully on the still image will give you a better perspective. Again, just using the micro jaw forceps, because obviously being a child, the ear is quite narrow. Slowly bring this forwards. And you can see the outer part of the skin plug, where the skin is not as old as the core. The skin's a bit lighter in shade. That's the patient's eardrum. You can see the top, the attic, the bone of there, called the scutum, has been slightly eroded, and that's because potentially the patient's got a history of eustachian tube dysfunction. The eardrum's been sucked in and it's wrapped itself around the top part of the bone on the ear canal, and it's restricted the blood flow there, so you get a natural erosion, and also the friction itself can sometimes cause it to erode. Just using the Jobson horn just to mop up near the entrance. We're not trying to get every little last speck out, so just because that was on the cartilaginous portion, I just decided to remove that. But you can see there's a bit of skin around the edge, but it's a child, we don't want to overdo the procedure. There's the patient's eardrum, and you